Really and truly, personally for me, I feel like that whole year would best be described as the year of lawsuits, because goddamn, I feel like I'm gonna go in rage mode now. You know, like first we had to deal with the departures of some members of groups, you know, like we heard about Cara, and there was Nine Muses, and I have a feeling there was other groups in there as well. And then they came to the main ones of that year. SM, what a surprise. SM, how much times we have to go through this shit until you could like figure out you're doing something wrong? So first we heard about Chris leaving EXO because of medical conditions, and that SM wasn't really paying attention to his medical conditions. We heard of Jessica taking a leave, or better yet, as they would say, kicked out of Girls' Generation, which is like mind-boggling, because I mean she's like one of the main. It is for the stupidest shit I've ever heard in my life. Like, she's doing her own branch, or her own fashion glasses branch, shades, and because SM thinks that they're not going to get anything in return, they kick her out. Stupidity at its finest, SM, my god. So we heard of Chris, Luhan, and Jessica's departure, and you know, lawsuits against SM for their utter bullshit and stupidity. But I feel like the one that hit a lot of us, whether you be a fan of them or not, is B.A.P situation. And oh dear god, how I wanted to talk about this for such a long time. I've had time to cool off, but at the same time, just thinking about it again is like, I could just feel a headache ready to pop right there. The thing is, why I feel like B.A.P's lawsuit hit a lot of people, including myself, way more than SM's controversies and what's not, is because one, this is not the first time SM was in this position. Like, God knows how much times they've been in it to the point that me and a lot of other people were saying, you don't think they will learn the lesson by now. But when it comes to B.A.P and TS, I feel like a lot of us were convinced that TS wasn't as bad as SM and some other companies in the hip-hop world. Like, yes, I was aware that, you know, B.A.P, they were overworked, or they just worked their backsides off like nobody's business, because I mean, what group debuts within a year and like spit out 5 music videos, five music videos, and then just to come the next year to make a world tour, debut in Japan, and bring out a whole bunch more videos? Like that shit just wow. I was there saying that, oh, you know, at least they're getting fed properly, they have a good shelter, they were being taken care of health wise and what's not, just to find out that not only wasn't happening, but there were other things, like they weren't being paid, and apparently they couldn't contact their family properly, or you know, as they should, end up signing a contract where they barely get to read it over. Never in my life I thought I'd be saying that there's a company that I want to punch more in the face than I would want to do with SM. But then TS come and like just backstab me. Oh, my favorite one, when TS gave back their replies that there is a third party working against them and spreading these rumors, and you know, giving them a bad name and all that kind of stuff about what they've been doing to B.A.P and so on. They're all a bunch of dumbasses. That third party happens to be the fans, and no, it is not rumors, it's facts, because that is the kind of bullshit it's the fans who notice your utter bullshit and what's that, and the kind of stupidity and damage you've been doing to the boys and them. Because you cannot come and tell me that one of the members, at the moment I'm still unclear if it was Himchan or Dahyun, but they passed out of exhaustion and were rushed to the hospital. But apparently there was an event that, you know, they had to perform at, and TS rip said member from the hospital to perform at the event. Like, the situation upsets me so much. It upsets me so much, and I am like literally just too tired. But that's not to say that there's nothing that came out good out of 2014, because as much as these situations are tragic and morbid in terms of the lawsuits, I feel like it was done for a reason. Like, it's about time that it was done, because you know there were people speaking about it, like my boy from Zaya, who came out and started, you know, just laying down the law and just literally plain out telling you this is the kind of shit that happens in the K-pop world. It was about time, because it's an issue that was there for a very long time, and it really needed to be like brought to light. And I feel like 2014 managed to, you know, what did that bit by bit, and for that I'm glad.